The story of the NASCAR off-season continues to rumble on, and Denny Hamlin, someone who of course is directly involved in the Antitrust Lawsuit case, has made some rather controversial comments recently. Of course, Hamlin is a co-owner of 23XI Racing alongside Michael Jordan, and his team are directly involved in this lawsuit. But what has Hamlin said, and why are people not too happy about it? Here's the full story. Denny Hamlin is facing a wave of pushback after making sharp comments that upset many fans during the build-up to the antitrust trial between 23XI Racing, Front Row Motorsports and NASCAR. The 23XI co-owner reacted strongly to a recent ESPN report about the lawsuit, calling it a propaganda piece and claiming that NASCAR helped shape the message behind it. Hamlin also said fans have been brainwashed by years of media coverage that he believes was influenced by NASCAR officials. Those remarks set off days of reaction. Some fans accused him of attacking the people who support the sport, while others questioned his leadership as more court documents outlining team finances became public. And indeed, we have covered them in recent weeks, guys, so do go check those out on the channel if you haven't seen them already. So the article in question was penned by Ryan McGee, and it is titled 23XI versus NASCAR Trial, Why Jordan Wants to Tear Up Stock Car Racing. And it broke down the key arguments in the lawsuit. It explains the team's claim that NASCAR holds too much control over the charter system, track access and earnings from the $7.7 billion media deal. Now, of course, NASCAR owns most of the tracks that they race at. The vast majority of them are directly owned by NASCAR themselves, which is quite unusual. You don't really get that in many other motorsports. Look at Formula One, for example. I think the only circuit which they technically own, but maybe not actually in some senses, is the Las Vegas Grand Prix track, which they run themselves. But obviously it is held on the streets of Las Vegas, which probably means that they don't actually own the roads themselves, although maybe some legalese might be able to explain that. But either way, NASCAR is rather unusual when it comes to this. And of course, you know, we could see the charter system completely destroyed if the antitrust lawsuit case is settled in the favour of FRM and 23XI. Again, we'll cover that in a recent video. What would actually happen if the two teams that are suing NASCAR are successful or not? Now, in his report, McGee said that the teams currently receive around 49% of that $7.7 billion media deal. So that is just over $3.5 billion. So it's a lot of money. But Denny Hamlin took it personally, to coin a phrase from his business partner Michael Jordan. He very much took that personally. He very much fired back on social media site X, saying, quote, "Please give credit to M. Ford for helping you write this propaganda piece that they want pushed to switch the narrative. Continuous lies about our stance, NASCAR's motives for its actions, and continued message from the sanctioning body that everything is fine. Our fans know better." End quote. Mike Ford, by the way, is the Senior Vice President of Communications of NASCAR, just for reference there. Now, some people did agree with the sentiment of Denny Hamlin, but a lot of people didn't. It's very much split NASCAR's fans. Some felt that he went too far with that it wasn't a fair thing to say about what is, in essence, a journalistic piece that's been produced. But a lot of people did not like the fact that he had said that the fans had been brainwashed. He basically said that they can't make their own minds up, that they are... Some people took that to mean that NASCAR fans are too dumb to be able to make their own minds up, that they are easily persuaded by the media. And that's something that Chuck Nance wrote as well on Twitter, saying, quote, "Maybe calling the fans brainwashed isn't the best call. It's fine to have different opinions, no need to belittle the people who buy the tickets and support the sport." End quote. But some people very much supported Hamlin and said that what he is saying probably is actually true about the media and NASCAR being in cahoots with each other. For example, Michael Daly wrote, quote, "You and the other teams helped design the car. Creativity on the previous car... Broski posted," yes, that's their actual name, quote, "This isn't just a fight for 23XI. It's a fight for the fans who have seen the sport crumble before our eyes. Go get them, Denny." End quote. But I think most people from a legal point of view, and I imagine Mr. Hamlin has been told this by his lawyers now, you should very much stay out of this. Don't comment on things publicly because it is not going to help. Even if you do genuinely believe they are true, it is not going to help your legal team when it comes to this. It's not going to give you a good look at the end of the day. Judges will take a very dim view of saying things like that. Yes, it's not the team themselves who have said this, but it's someone who is a co-owner of one of the teams. So, you know, the judge very much will be taking all this into account. But guys, get your thoughts in the comments below. Is Denny Hamlin right? Do you agree with what he's had to say? Or do you think he has gone a bit too far when it comes to characterizing and generalizing NASCAR fans like that? Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.